afternoon, dear General Advisor, dear Chairperson, and everybody. I'm glad that I can study with you in this class. I hope you are well and safe, and everything is good. Okay, welcome back to our class, home of merit and virtue. Let's start our class. First, let's do some review. Would you like to answer the form? This paragraph is what we learned yesterday. However, if you see me, the me is just me. An illusion. Yes, an illusion. Not your what? Not your true self. Yes, the same as self-nature. The one that has the faculty to see and hear. Yes, see and hear the illusion is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow.
Then you just follow up.
Yes, right. Thank you. Okay.
Follow up, yes.
Okay. Now, next, let's start reading and reciting today's paragraph. Who would like to read or recite the paragraph? Please type 8 or 9 on the screen. Thank you. If no one, I will read the paragraph first. If you just establish yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. And who will the second or the third? Please type 8 or 9. Okay, Xiaoju, please.
Good afternoon, Lotus.
Good afternoon, Xiaoju.
Thank
Please.
you. Yeah. If you just establish yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and the afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, next one. Mr. Wang, please.
Okay. Now, I'm going to read and recite today's paragraph. Okay. If you just establish yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Now recite it. If you establish yourself on the self-nature, you will be removed. all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. That's it.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Lotus.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Wang. Okay, I will recite the paragraph. If you just establish yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Thank you, all of you. Would you like to read and recite yesterday's or the day before yesterday? Please type 8 or 9. Both okay? Yeah, Xiaoju, please.
Yes. However, if you see me, the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear the illusion
The one.
is a true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, that you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Xiaoju. Okay, I will read the same as you. However, if you see me, the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear the illusion is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. Okay, next one, Mr. Wang, please.
Okay. Okay. Now let me and you and us recite more and more because there is a few people today. Okay. Now
Yes,
I'm going to
yes.
read it. However, if you see me, the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear the illusion is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. Now recite it. However, if you see me, the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, if you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. That's it. Thank you, Lotus.
Wow, quite right. Thank you, Mr. Wang. Thank you for your support. Okay, I will recite the same paragraph as Mr. Wang. However, if you see me, it's just the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear the illusion is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow up what you hear. Then you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. Okay, thank you. Next one, Xiaoju, please.
Yeah. After perceiving all sentient beings, the kind of mental spoken words as below, the taste and the beauty seem to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Furthermore, being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, the beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for myriad of years. Thank you.
Thank you. Your voice is so nice. I hope you will read more and more or recite more and more. Thank you. Next one, I see. Okay, Mr. Wang, please.
Okay. Now I'm coming again. I'm going to read and recite the following two paragraphs. Okay. If you regard the issues with wisdom, you will get to know the truth. Do you say that you still go on cultivating suffering and building up suffering? Why do you want to make yourself insuffering? Now recite it. If you regard the issues with wisdom, you will get to know the truth. Do you say that you still go on cultivating suffering and building up suffering? Why do you make yourself insuffering? That's it. Thank you. Go on. The next paragraph. The money, power, and the sexual conduct you have are based on your suffering, life after life. Do you still want to suffer more? For the sake of money, power, and sex, you suffer a lot, even to death. Recite it, please. Recite it. The money, power, and sexual conduct you have are based on your suffering, life after life. Do you still want to suffer more? Do you still want to suffer more for the sake of money, power, and sex? You suffer a lot, even for death, even to death. That's all. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Mr. Wang. Your memorize is so good. Thank you. Okay, next one. Xiaoju, please.
Yeah. Or the last. Blazing suffering aren't the illusory extinction manifested by the self-nature according to their consciousness able to transform conscious mind to wisdom of superior insight. At the moment, you can master your destiny, even to be a friend. Is the king you like the morning pearl can make all your wishes fulfill.
Okay, wonderful, Xiaoju. Your English is really incredible. Thank you. Okay, I will recite the same paragraph as Xiaoju. After perceiving all sentient beings, the kind of mental spoken words as below, the taste and the beauty seems to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, The beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for millions of years. All the gain and loss, bliss and sufferings are in their illusory existence, manifested by the self-nature according to their consciousness, able to transfer the conscious mind to wisdom or superior insight. At the moment you can master your destiny, even to be a free and easy Dharma king. You, like the Manipur, can make all your wishes fulfill. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Let me see. Next one, Mr. Wang, please.
Okay, now I'm going to recite the verse. Okay, recite the verse
Okay.
first, then read and recite the other paragraphs. Okay.
Okay.
After perceiving all sentient beings, after perceiving all sentient beings, the kind mentor spoke in verse as below. The taste and the beauty seem to be attainable. If so, why the needed for them more? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, the beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for myriads of years. All the gained loss, bliss, and suffering are in their illusory existence, manifested by the self-nature according to the consciousness. Able to transfer the conscious mind into wisdom of superior insight. At the moment you can master your destiny, even to be a free and easy Dharma king, you like a Manipur can make all your wishes fulfill. Okay, it's over. Now let's go on. Let me go on.
Yes.
The next one. People always think that the tasted food is really good based on the experience of seeing and tasting. When tasting it, they have the wonderful sense of touch. And at the same time, you are confused by the taste which you think wonderful. Now, recite it, please. People always think that the tasted food is really good based on their experience of seeing and tasting. When tasting it, they have the wonderful sense of touch. And at the same time, you are confused by the taste which you think wonderful. The next paragraph. Actually, that's based on the fish hook, the base cover hook, and will be swallowed by you. When you take it, your mouth can be hooked. Recite it. Actually, that's based on a fish hook. Actually, that's based on a fish hook. The bait covers the hook and will be swallowed by you. When you take it, your mouth can be hooked. Go on, let me go on.
Okay, please.
Why? Just having the thought of feeling good, wonderful. You are confused by the bait, which has something like a hook or killer, and lets you suffer a lot. While people fancy such kind of a bait, harmed by it one by one, even today, they still keep fancying it. Recite it. Why? Just having the thought of tasting good, wonderful, you are confused by the bait, which has something like a bait, like a hook or killer, and lets you suffer a lot. While people fancy such kind of bait, harmed by it one by one, even today, they still keep fancying it. The next one. Actually, if you have those, indeed, you are not needed them anymore. All of these are phantoms and lies. Within these phantoms, you really taste the happiness and the suffering and think as they are real. Now recite it. Actually, if you have those indeed, you were not needed them anymore. All of these are phantoms and loud. Within these fun terms, you really taste the happiness and the suffering and think as they are real. That's all. Thank you, Lotus.
Marvelous, Mr. Wang. Thank you for your support, cooperation. You lead us so much. Thank you. Okay, next one. Alice, please.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good afternoon, Lotus. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Alice.
Yeah, I would like to read today's content. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. If you just establish yourself on self-nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Yeah. Could I read it once again?
Of course, you can, please.
Yeah, thank you. If you just establish yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. You read so nice. Thank you. Okay, next one. Xiaoju, please.
Yeah. For instance, why do women like making up? They do it for become more beautiful and to retain their youth. I need to making up such a beauty and keep myself in turn use sorry.
Thank you.
It tell use in use.
In eternal.
Oh, eternal. Oh,
네,
oh, eternal
use. Yes.
eternal use. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next one. Mr. Wang, please. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to read and recite the following paragraph. The second paragraph will not be recited because I have recited. Yes, I have recited already. Yes or no?
Yes.
No, I'm going to read I'm going to read and recite this paragraph. The self-nature is not illusory. It is always unchanging. You will find that without the self-nature, you cannot speak. Whenever you are looking or you are listening, the self-nature is underworking. Now recite it. The self-nature is not illusory. It is always unchanging. You will find that without the self-nature, you cannot speak. Whenever you are looking and listening, the self-nature is underworking. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wang. Okay, next one. Alice, please.
Yes, okay, yeah. I would like to recite the verse, yeah, from our fundamental.
Okay, you please.
Okay. Yeah. After perceiving all sentient beings, the fundamental speak in verse as below. Yeah, the taste and the beauty seem to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, the beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for myriads of years. all the gain and loss, bliss and suffering are in the illusory existence manifested by the self-nature according to the consciousness, able to transfer their conscious mind to wisdom of superior insight. At the moment, you can master your destiny. You can master your destiny. Yeah, even to be free and easy Dharma king, you, like the Muni pool, can make all your wishes fulfill. Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Next one, I see Mr. Wang, please. No, sorry, Xiaoju, please.
Yeah. No, they make it. Then what for? To attract others. Why not make up before going to bed instead of going out? Probably a woman herself has no intention to confuse others, but wants to receive good comments on her.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next one, Mr. Wang, please. Mr. Wang, I can't hear your voice.
Okay. Sorry. I can't open my mic. Now I can read. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear your
Yes.
voice.
Now I'm going to read. I'm going to recite the two paragraphs. Okay. Two paragraphs. For instance, why do women like making up? They do it for becoming more beautiful and to retain their youth. Why do I need to make up such a beauty and keep myself in eternal youth? The next one, the last paragraph. If you have never had that before, you will feel best to take normal food when you starving. After such a bite from the famous chef, it's over. It illustrates that becoming rich or having more money cannot bring you happiness. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Outstanding. Okay. The last minute. Alice, please.
Yes, okay, yeah, thank you. If you have never had that bite before, you will feel best to take normal food when you are starving. After such a bite from the famous chef, it's over. It illustrates that becoming rich or having more money cannot bring you happiness. Thank you.
Thank you for your perfect reading. Okay, I will recite the paragraph. Though they make then what for? To attract others. Why not make up before going to bed instead of going out? Probably a woman herself has no intention to confuse others, but wants to receive good comments on her. Okay, time is up. Our class is over. Thanks for being with me, and thank you all of your support, cooperation, and tolerance. I really enjoy it with all of you. Goodbye. Enjoy yourself ahead. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you for helping me, Lotus.
Thank you.